What's good is your boy Ade, and I'm doing something a little different. Usually, you see me doing reaction videos, two shorts. I like to keep everything shorts because time is money, and I feel like you could get your point across very quick. If you don't know me, I'm an auditor, been auditing for 18 years, and what I do on this channel is just report on what I see. I give tips, I catch gems that I hear from other notable figures, Shannon Sharp, Cam Brown, sports figures, things of that nature. I feel like sport, office, auditing, all of that stuff kind of correlates. Real life, it correlates. When I go into the office, all I talk about with my coworkers is politics, sports, and we give each other's tips. And that's exactly what I'm doing for this channel. But all right, today I'm gonna give you guys 5 tips that you're going to need as you're returning back into the office. A lot of people think that it's just federal workers who have to return back into the office, but no, Amazon is making people return back into the office. All different type of agencies are making employees return into the office. So I'm going to give you guys 5 tips. I was in the office. I grew up in the office. I've been in the office for 18 years. So I have tips that I could give you guys. And we're going to go ahead and start it off right now. The first tip that I could give you guys as you return back into the office is to get a fridge. Yes, get your own little personal fridge. If you have a office, definitely get a fridge. If you have a cubicle, you can still get a fridge depending on how big your cubicle is. And the reason why I say that is because people are trifling. People will eat your lunch. People will take your condiments. People will use your coffee creamer. People will touch your food. People will touch your water. I promise you, as someone who's grew up in an office environment, I've seen it all. And I'm not even gonna lie. Last week, I bought some creamer. I didn't think that anybody would touch my creamer. I left it in the fridge. Guess what happened? I used it twice and everybody used it. So I say that to say is when you put things in a pub fridge, people are going to use your products. People are going to touch your products. So that's my first tip is to buy a fridge because people will touch your stuff, people will steal your stuff, and people will eat your stuff. And I've seen the next tip that I'm gonna give you guys is hygiene products. Tell them working, you're in the house all by yourself. You might be stinking and no one's around you. But as someone who's been in an office environment, sometimes it gets a little funky. So I say bring hygiene products, deodorant, lotion, toothbrush, toothpaste, anything that you need to freshen up. I say bring that into the office, especially, and it don't matter if you got an office or a cubicle. You should always try to bring those things. And it helps you out too. Like honestly, if you're a person who doesn't brush your teeth at nighttime before you go to bed, use that time as opportunity to brush, floss, and do all of those things that you need in order to keep your hygiene on point. The next thing that I want to discuss is extra clothes. Yeah, bring extra clothes. You never know, things can happen. You can have an important meeting and you're dressing down. Sometimes you might want to just bring an extra pair of slacks, suit and tie, something that you could just hang up and put in your office because extra clothes is very valuable. I've been in predicaments where, I thought it was a dress down day, but I had an important meeting. But thank God I had a button up and a tie that I got put on for this meeting as I did my presentation. So you always want to make sure you try to bring some extra clothes. And it could just be there's one pair of pants, socks, underwear, suit, tie, you know what I'm saying? Just in case, because you never know. The next thing that I want to say as you return back into the office is workout equipment. You're back in the office. You don't have the flexibility. Nowadays, companies are laying people off. They're finding every excuse to lay people off. So I say this, if you work out and you're trying to get in shape, bring some workout equipment. Those little plastic bands, they work. Stress balls that you could squeeze, they work. You can also bring, if you have a bigger office, you can bring dumbbells and just knock out your workout in the office. You do have a gym in your office, but they're kind of stressed on the time. You only have 30 minutes. You could do a pre-workout in your office. You could do sit-ups, push-ups, all of that stuff. And if you have a dumbbell in your office, you could do your lifting in the office. And then when you get to the gym, do your cardio. So I say this, bring some sort of workout equipment. It could be 1-pound dumbbells, 5-pound dumbbells, 10-pound dumbbells, kettlebells. I seen even 30-pound dumbbells. I seen those little plastic little bands that people use. Those work. Those are actually great for keeping in the office because they don't take up a lot of space and you could just easily use them. And the last and final thing that I want to give you guys as you return back into the office is technical equipment. That's your AirPods, that's your chargers, that's your maybe your personal laptop, that's maybe your iPad, whatever you use that deals with technology, bring those into the office and have backups. I keep my headphones with me at all times because I don't want people to hear the stuff that I'm listening to, all the little podcasts, and people don't want to hear what I got to listen to too. So I say this, bring all of those things, bring your chargers because you're in the office. You never want to have dead battery. And see, I live in a DC area, so we got to catch the metro. So you always want to make sure you're fully charged. You could bring your own personal iPad or laptop or whatever, just in case you're getting off of work and you want to do a little bit of personal work, stuff like that. Like I said, companies are laying people off and they're finding every excuse to lay people off. And that's pretty much it, man. Just wanted to do something a little bit different. This is a long form video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel Professional Development with Ade, ADE 0224.